Good morning, everyone, and welcome for today's PV conference for Civil Works. So today's February 21, 2025, and here's the list of project for PV for today. 25GA0085, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Jawili, Tangalan, Aklan, with a EPC of 1,980,000. Next project, 25G0092, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Bagong, Barrio, Makato, Aklan, with a EPC of 1,980,000. Next project, 25G0099, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Bulwang, Numancia, Aklan, with a EPC of 2,970,000. Next project, 25G0103, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Tagaroroc, Nabas, Aklan, with a EPC of 1,980,000. Next project, 25G0107, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Tagas, Tangalan, Aklan, with a EPC of 2,970,000. Next project, 25G0117, construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Marianos, Numancia, Aklan, with a EPC of 2,970,000. Next project, 25G0130, construction of road, Purok, Barangay Dongon East, Numancia, Aklan, with a EPC of 4,900,000. Next project, 25G0040, construction of Mabulay, Barangay Linabuan, Norte, Kalibo, Aklan, with a EPC of 4,950,000. So that's the list project for our conference for today. And also please be informed that we are being live streamed today by our YouTube channel, Jawili Aklan DEO Procurement. In addition, the funding source is under the G2025. Thus, the contract will be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder upon the release of the budget or fund allotted for the above-mentioned project. So before we start, let us have our opening prayer to be led by Ma'am Evelyn.
Lord, thank you for this wonderful time as we gather in your name, as we conduct our people conference. Guide us, Lord, and help us to be able to understand and follow the government procurement to achieve the objectives of this undertaking. Create in us, O Lord, the desire to be more dedicated and committed to our duties and responsibilities. Teach us to be more responsive to the demands of integrity and public office. This we ask through your Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn. And for the recognition of quorum, we may call Mr. Ray Bermejo.
Thank you, Sir Rena, and once again, good morning. Today we are conducting the creative conference for Civil Works, which is we have 8 projects scheduled today. So before we proceed, let's have the roll call of our members who are present today. Let's start from our chairperson, Sir Rena Panis.
Present.
Our vice chairperson, Sergio Rolog Sinapin. Our regular members, which one of them is an official travel to city, Ma'am Evelyn de la Vega and Sergio Oreda is our regular member. And also with us is our additional members, Sir John Littles. So out of 6, 5 were present today. So I declare that there is a quorum and the budget conference for Civil Works can now proceed. Thank you. And once again, good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Ray Bermejo. So since there's a quorum, we proceed. So let me call on the technical personnel from planning and design section to discuss detailed description of the project. Thank you.
Good morning. Project titled 25GA0085, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Jawili, Tangalan, Aklan, with ABC 1,980,000. Project duration 90 calendar days. Completion of multi-purpose building, finishing works, installation of roofing, plastering, painting, partial installation of railings, doors and windows, and tags, ground floor only. Also includes the construction of ramp with handrails and installing of 3 units of air conditioning. So this is the location map and the perspective. The floor plan of this ground floor and second floor. The elevations. Next is 25GA0092, completion of multi-purpose building Barangay Bagong Barrio, Makato, Aklan, with APC 1,980,000. Project duration 90 calendar days. Construction of 3-tier bleachers with canopy, fully plastered and painted. Installation of gutter and flashing at covered court. Installation of cladding on one side only. Installation of 2 units of suspended lid. So this is the perspective in the location map. The floor plan and the elevation. Next is 25GA6099, completion of multi-purpose building Barangay Bulwang, Numancia, Aklan, with APC 2,970,000. Project duration 120 calendar days. Completion of multi-purpose building, installation of unlaced tiles with a total area of 895 square meters. Fabrication and installation of stainless steel railings with a total length of 238 meters. Application of painting works on masonry concrete with a total area of 295 square meters for finishing works only. Installation of sewer line and plumbing works. Installation of 2 sets of water closet for plumbing sanitary works only. So this is the perspective, location map, and balcony view. The third floor at Education Center, second floor at stage area at Education Center. So this is the floor plan. Next.
Good morning, everyone. 25GA0103, completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Tagaroroc, Nabas, Aklan, with the APC amount of 1,980,000. Project duration is 90 calendar days. Completion of multi-purpose building. The scope of works include the construction of reinforced concrete floor topping for the existing covered court and wall cladding, flashing and gutter. Fabrication and installation of 10 units awning type windows with bottom metal cladding, masonry works, plastering and painting works, side canopy and electrical works, electrical roughness only. Showing the floor plan and the elevations. Next is the summary of quantities. 25GA0107, completion of multi-purpose building Barangay Tagas, Tangalan, Aklan, with the APC amount of 2,970,000. Project duration 120 calendar days. Covered court, improvement of the covered court such as installing awning type window, 2 sets of propeller fan, Hollywood PVC ceiling and unglazed tiles from the staircase up to the second floor, construction of 2 storage rooms in a small area of slab field outside of the court. For the stage, improvement of the stage such as installing decorative stone on the columns, Hollywood PVC ceiling and unglazed tiles on the floor of the stage, construction of new staircase side by side. Showing the perspective, the court perspective, the stage perspective, and the location. Next is the floor plan. The elevations. The right side and left side elevations. 25GA0117, construction completion of multi-purpose building Barangay Marianos, Numancia, Aklan, with the APC amount of 2,970,000. Project duration 120 calendar days. Construction of 2 columns for the gate, floor slab at the basketball court, 8 units of catch basin, downspouts, perimeter fence with gate, 2 units of retractable or foldable basketball ring, installation of windows, plastering and painting works. Construction of storage room with 6 units of columns, beams, and second floor slab. Showing the perspective and the location map. the floor plan and elevations. The next is the left side and right side elevations. 25GA 0130, construction of road Purok 4, Barangay Dongon East, Numancia, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,900,000. Project duration is 59 calendar days. Construction of 0.898 kilometer road. Showing the key map and the vicinity map. The detailed plan of PCC. The typical road section. 25GA 0040, construction of Mabulay Road, Barangay, Linabuan, Norte, Kalibo, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration 64 calendar days. Completing of road, total length of 0.542 km, 5 meter width of PCCP with 0.20 thickness and 0.5 shoulder, both sides with slope protection and remove and replace of existing PCCP. Showing the topographic layout. Next is the detailed plan of PCC. The typical road section. That's all.
Any concern or question regarding this detailed description of the project? If none, let's proceed. Thank you, planning and design section personnel. So as stated in our invitation to bid, prospective bidders should be one, registered bid and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB with PCAB license. The description of eligible bidders contained the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and 3 of the bidding documents. Contractors, applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil House application or the CWA at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH building on Passion Drive, Port Area, Manila. Those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. The contractors eligible to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH contractor profile eligibility process or the CPEP and subject to further post-qualification. Per TPP Resolution number 15-2021, prospective bidders are required to upload and maintain current of the following eligibility documents in the PGIPS. A. Registration certification. B. Mayor's or business permit or equivalent documents. C. Tax clearance. D. PCAB license and registration. And for D. Audited financial statement. Any expired documents among the presented eligibility documents shall render the PhilGIPS Platinum Registration Certificate as automatically suspended and its validity shall issue only once the said expired document is already updated with the PhilGIPS. For recent expired permit, together with official receipt as proof that the prospective bidders has applied for renewal within the period prescribed by the LGU shall be accepted by the PhilGIPS. Consequently, the prospective bidder shall maintain an updated and current PhilGIPS Platinum registration and membership in the CWA. Prospective bidders with expired eligibility documents have not yet updated with the records of the CWA are advised to attach the newly updated Platinum registration and membership certificate and the technical bid documents and not the updated particular eligibility to be considered eligible by the bids and award committee. Only the following documents are required from the prospective bidders prior to the sale of the bidding documents to be A. Company ID or any government issued ID. B. Authorization letter. C. Letter of intent for parent funded project. Bidding will be conducted to open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail criteria as specified in the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation of the Republic Act 9184. The contract will be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder or determined as such during post-qualification. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPW's Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo, Aklan, and inspect the bidding documents to bidding award committee conference room, DPWH Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo, Aklan, during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents will be acquired by the interested bidders on February 14, 2025 to March 6, 2025 from that is below, and upon the payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents for the pursuant of the latest guidelines issued by the GPP. It also may be downloaded free of charge from the website of the relevant government electronic procurement system or WCHIPS and the website of the procuring entity, provided the bidder shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Bid documents may be done manually or electronically. Bids will be duly received by the Bidding Award Committee Secretariat at the address below for manual submission or an electronic bids_Aklan dpws.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before March 6, 2025 at 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable form and in the amount stated in the invitation to bid close meeting. Bid opening shall be on March 6, 2025, immediately after the deadline of submission of bids at Bidding Award Committee Conference Room, DPW's Aklan Engineering Office, Kalibo, Aklan. Bids should open in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend at the address below. Late bids shall not be accepted. The DPW's Aklan Engineering Office, Kalibo, Aklan, will serve the rights to reject any and all bids, to declare a failure of bidding or not award a contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with the Section 41 of the Republic Act 9184 and its implementing laws and regulation, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So, any question or concern regarding this private conference for today, February 21, 2025? If none, our private conference for today is hereby adjourned. Thank you, everyone.